Discussions underway on Capitol Hill with increased military funding on the line. The House moving closer to approving its version of the National Defense Authorization Act. News 9's Alex Cameron is following the progress from our Washington bureau.
Whatever the House passes, it will eventually have to be reconciled with the Senate version, which this year is named for retiring Oklahoma Senator Jim Inhofe. I asked him how he felt about that.
I had no requirement of that, and I certainly had no input.
But to a man who sees the annual passage of the Defense Authorization Act as the most important thing Congress does,
it means a lot. And it's not part of my exit strategy, but it means a lot.
What meant more, though, was giving the Pentagon more than what President Biden proposed, $45 billion more.
That was my amendment. That was the first amendment that we took up in the first amendment that passed.
There were over 1,200 amendments filed by House members.
Congresswoman Stephanie Bice says the House version of the NDAA totals $840 billion, $37 billion more than the Biden proposal. It includes $30 million for a B-21 maintenance facility at Tinker and would slow the decommissioning of Oklahoma's AWACS fleet while speeding up the acquisition of the Air Force's chosen replacement, the E-7 Wedgetail.
And the good news is that they are being built for Australia and Great Britain right now, so they're in production, they're being utilized in other countries. We have the ability to acquire at least one, maybe two, in a fairly short time frame.
Assuming Congress can get a reconciled defense authorization bill, Inhofe's last, across the finish line.
The last one is always the most important one, and we're going to make sure it's done right.
Now, the full Senate has yet to pass the James Inhofe National Defense Authorization Act. It's up to Leader Schumer to schedule it for a vote, and Inhofe says Schumer has given no indication when that will be. In our Washington bureau, I'm Oklahoma's own Alex Cameron.